Magda's coven is a remnant of an ancient religion called the Triune that worshipped the primevals as gods.
There will always be those who will follow evil. Who do they now worship?
The last two evils, Asmodan and Belial, remain. And if either of them are behind this coven, then our troubles are only beginning.
This fragment holds an ancient and fearsome power.
Indeed, it feels familiar to me, though the rest is still unclear.
This is the weapon of a master warrior.
If that is what I am, then my strength has gone with my memory.
Patience. Time may return one or both to you. Magda's words betrayed her. The next piece of the sword rests where only ancients may tread.
That makes me think of the drowned temple near the festering woods. I remember you telling me about it, Uncle.
Exactly, Leah. The temple was home to the Nephilim. Leah, your knowledge could be invaluable. You must go and help our friend retrieve the sword piece.
The Nephilim were ancient humans with fantastic powers. Legend holds that they waged a terrible battle near the temple, and that their ghosts still war with one another.
I've dug up got a right good bunch of things for you this fine day.
They won't get us! You and I aren't so different. I have great power within me too. The only difference is, I have no control over mine.
That sounds troubling.
It's only happened a few times in my life, and only when I was in grave danger. Something rises up from deep within me and, well, I can't really explain it.
You there! Please help! They're going to kill my friend! Thieves are going to kill my friend if we don't do something! Help me break these bonds and see for yourself!
What do they want with your friend?
She's just a farmer's daughter, Sasha, but she has a relic that the thieves are after.
Losing my patience, wench!
My sweet love will save me.
Release the girl. The relic belongs to her.
You actually believe what this scoundrel tells you? Fine, you fools. We'll kill the both of you. You won't get away from us this time! This isn't over. The rest of the Thieves Guild will find you. Thank you.
Here's the relic, my love. I hid it like you asked. Father's grown suspicious of us, but that won't matter once we're married. It won't be long, right?
Of course, my dear. Soon we will settle down to a quiet life of tilling the fields and raising children. But first, I have to sell this relic. Alas, I must travel away with my friend here to do so.
You wish to come with me?
Yes, yes! You look like you know a lot about markets. Now, lead the way! Wait, the relic is a fake! Gods, I should have known! You seem like you could use a helping hand, and I sure as hell don't want to stay around here.
Please tell me that you're not considering this criminal's proposal.
And you're betrothed?
Betrothed? Do I look like the marrying kind to you? By the way, my name is Lyndon. Oh, I've been waiting for this. That will do very well. A great choice. Always liked that one.
I used to love traveling, seeing the world.
Was it different then?
Yes, it's not like it was.
Oh, I do that extremely well.
What the tomes say of Alaric and this temple is not encouraging. You must be Alaric the Guardian. Uncle Deckard told me of your eternal watch over this cursed place. I thought it was a myth.
Are you Nephilim?
No. There have been no Nephilim for a millennium.
Yet another myth. You seek entrance to this temple, but only a Nephilim can enter. If you retrieve the keys from the outlying tombs and use them on the gates, we will see who and what you truly are. Follow me. I will raise the bridge that you may pass. Seek 2 tombs in the woods beyond. The Warrior's Rest and the Crypt of the Ancients. Within them reside the keys to our sacred temple.
After you. I don't care for these woods. Must we slog through them?
Don't worry about me.
Uncle Deckard called these flying creatures death with wings.
Nice choice. I'll take that. I can't use that.
The spirits aid me.
is that? I'll have to pay attention.
In the eastern kingdom of Khezistan, I heard rumors of Zakarum warriors called Crusaders. While the natives were most reticent, I was able to deduce that this order was founded 200 years ago, just as Rakis took his army of paladins west. But these Crusaders went east on a very different mission.
I've spent years exploring places like this with Uncle Decker. This brings back memories.
There are so many places that we could explore together, Leah.
That's not exploration. It's a rescue mission.
Someday you'll be as good as me. I'll take that off your hands. Exceptional.
Tell me about this inn you want to open.
The world is so dangerous. Everybody needs a quiet, safe place to rest and recover. A way station on their journeys.
You wish to ease the burdens of strangers.
There are so many burdens in life. We all need help sometimes.
Stop these things!
I wonder who killed these soldiers.
I sense that we will soon know the answer.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Take the hill, brothers! Don't let these dogs have it!
The last skeleton must have been one of Alaric's people. But it didn't stop him from attacking.
Both sides of this ancient battle war against us.
Our enemies are legion, but they will not take us without a fight. We must hold them here while the keys to the Holy Temple are hidden away from their leader, the fiend Nereza. Resolve must not falter, though we would surely die to the last man.
This is amazing. It reminds me of being a child and searching for lost artifacts with Uncle Decker.
Such a relief that you're all grown up.
At least one of us is.
You're getting too good at this.
My strike is true.
When this is over, I could open my own little inn.
A gift for me? I can have that when you're done with it, right? Bad as you look.
This looks dangerous. You remove that artifact, then hand it to me for safekeeping.
I miss Chaldeum.
Why?
It's such an open and beautiful city. It thrives on trade and new ideas. There was always something new and exciting to hear or see.
The temple is open. Enter and defeat the guardians within. Although they are my brothers, they will seek your death when you enter.
Look at this architecture. This predates the Sin War.
I can teach you more about sin.
Please don't.
None may enter the inner sanctum. Rise, my brothers! Rise and do battle!
We finished them off.
Suits me.
Your strength rivals that of our greatest champions. What now do you think you are? You may enter our most sacred place. The World Stone has been changed. Our children are born weak and suffer short lives. The demon Nereza promised to restore their power, but instead turned them into misshapen creatures and sent them to war against us. We may die, but not before she is sent back to the burning hells.
Fine day for a stroll.
Our quest is too dangerous to be called a stroll.
Oh,
The noble hero fought his way here just to die.
Magda!
And who is this you bring with you? Adria's daughter? She has power within her. No matter. Your mother will soon share your fate, little one. The shard is mine. Fill this temple with their blood!
What did she mean my mother will share my fate? Could my mother be alive after all these years?
Her words are lies and madness. Do not listen.
This fight was too easy. She's toying with us. We must get back to Uncle Deckard right away.
I am returning to town.
The World Stone was an ancient artifact of immense power. It was used not only to create our world, but also to control mankind. The original humans were known as the Nephilim, and their power was such that it was feared they would tip the balance in the eternal conflict between the high heavens and the burning hells. So the World Stone was tuned to lessen our powers, turning mankind into what we are today. But now that it has been destroyed, it is conceivable that the powers of the Nephilim will reappear. Tyrael was forced to destroy the World Stone when Baal, the Lord of Destruction, corrupted it in his attempt to control all of mankind.
The spirits speak of the land splitting apart.
It obliterated Mount Arreat, the mountain that housed it, leaving only a smoking crater in its place. And nothing has been heard from Tyrael since.
I heard that you took Leah on your searches for ancient artifacts and tombs. Wasn't that dangerous?
Not as dangerous as you might think. There was a calm about the world then. Most people paid no mind to an old man and young girl, weaponless and penniless, crossing their lands.
Uncle Deckard and I traveled all over the world in my youth, looking for lost lore and artifacts. It was so exciting, crawling around ancient temples, digging through forgotten crypts. I feel fortunate that Uncle Deckard raised me the way he did, the things I learned from him. But now I don't know. I see what his obsession with his quest has cost him, has cost us. The Drowned Temple was once known as the Sarsium Emporis. It was the most sacred of their temples, a site where legend claims angels would come to impart their wisdom to the Nephilim.
Magda found us in the Drowned Temple. Even now, she seeks the third piece.
I remember a glow streaking towards a fishing village.
That must be Wortham.
Ah, brilliant, dear Leah. Have the ferryman take you there.
Who is this coven to you?
I cannot say, but there is something about them, a darkness, that is known to me.
I sense this darkness as well.
The coven may be part of a greater evil. Perhaps I intended to fight it.
You will need your sword to do so. I will find it, my friend. Where do you come from?
Kingsport, the city by the sea, home to the great merchant fleets and endless nets of reeking fish.
And your trade?
I am between jobs at the moment.
That is not an honest answer.
Nonsense. I am the most honest thief you will ever meet.
It is strange that you waste your time in pursuit of women.
Waste? Time is scarcely better spent.
But you stay with none of them.
I've only found one worth keeping, but she slipped away from me.
I see. You bother women to ease the sting.
Well, no. Sometimes they should bother me.
You spoke of your father before. I would like to hear of him.
My father was a diplomat. We had a manor in Chaldeum with servants, terraces, all of that. Everything changed when the Troubles started. Somehow, rumors spread that my grandfather was responsible for the king's madness. My father's work fell apart. No one would speak to him. He kept believing it would blow over, though.
Did it?
No. I'd rather not talk about it now, if you don't mind. I've work to see to.
I do not know much of your order. Were you born a Templar?
No. Our scripture says, as a farmer reaps his wheat, so must the order harvest and purify the weeds.
You say you are a weed. I think that even weeds have their purpose under the sun and moon.
No. They strangle, they corrupt, and the crop fails. I was lucky to be taken when I was.
The spirits say that you hang a mantle of shame on your shoulders. What crimes haunt you?
I cannot tell you.
You are a good man, the spirits say. Unburden your heart, my friend.
You misunderstand me. We are literally unable to recall our pasts. The Inquisitors stripped my sins and the memory of them from me, leaving me pure.
So this is how it ends? They dragged my cart from the road, but for what? I can't get it repaired. Might as well dig a hole and die in it.
Your fear poisons you. You must quiet your fear and help your town.
I suppose business will pick up now that the Skeleton King is dead.
Yes.
Wife, don't think I don't see you undressing our fine hero with your treacherous eyes.
I would look at you instead had you a weapon like that.
Vile things transpire even as we speak. I see a town in flames, and an old friend paying the ultimate price to reveal the truth.
Your riddles sound familiar to my ear.
Oh, do you have the sight as well?
No, never mind.
I was thinking...
Don't hurt yourself.
I was thinking that we should try to recruit more soldiers. What happens if we get attacked again?
We just spent a week fighting off hundreds of walking corpses outside our impenetrable gates. We're the hardest bastards within 100 miles. Who's going to attack us?
Don't tell... No one round here appreciates the work I put into acquiring these fine wares. It's not easy, I can tell you that.
You almost make theft unnecessary. Ah, good. Ah, good. Ah, good. Ah, good.
I can see the fires even from here. Wortham burns.
It is only the truly evil who force the innocents to suffer for a battle they have no part in.
I need to go across the water to Wortham.
I will take you, but beware. Smoke rises from the village.
One of the men retrieved a strange artifact in his nets. It looked like a hilt of an ancient blade, but I know it must be more. The fisherman argued with me, but I convinced him to leave it in the safety of the chapel, a holy place for a holy relic.
Please! My family's hiding in the chapel with the rest of the townsfolk. We must get to them.
Don't run off! You'll get yourself killed!
He's made his choice. Now we make ours.
Fools! You cannot keep the sword from me!
This is bad.
My servants will burn this town to ashes!
I hear something coming. The people in the chapel need my help. I'm going on ahead.
You saved us. We owe you our lives.
Ah, good.
I seek a sword hilt fallen from the sky. It glows with powerful magic.
We found it days ago. I wish we'd never brought it here. Come, I left Virgil to guard it. We will be glad to be rid of it.
I'm going back to Tristram to check on Uncle Deckard.
Something isn't right here.
It is not here.
While you were on your hero's errand here, I captured all 3 sword pieces and your friends.
I should have known. I must get back to Kane's house. I need to go back.
It's your choice, Kane. Either use your Herodric arts to repair the sword, or your dear Leah dies a horrible death.
All this pain, this destruction. What is the sword to you?
To me, nothing. To my master, Belial, everything. Your rage is overwhelming, girl. You win this round, but if the sword cannot be mine, I'll claim the one it's bound to. In the end, the blade shall be mine.
Uncle, you can't die.
Nothing can stop that now. But there is one last thing I must do. The sword must be made whole. Just as I suspected, the sword is of the high heavens. The stranger is an angel. Heed the journal. The truth lies within.
Uncle Deckard!
You are a skilled fighter.
My brother taught me when we were younger. He thought the crossbow was the best weapon for me since it would give me time to run away if I botched things too badly.
Where is he now?
Oh, he's still in Kingsport. I expect he'll be there a good long time.
Tell me more of your order. Why do they steal your past?
Our initiation blinds us to our sinful pasts, so that we might clearly see the future and prepare for the final battle.
By what magic does your order strip a man of his memory?
I was chained to a wall and beaten. By the 3rd day I was mad from pain and hunger. That is when the whipping began. I was told I relived all of my transgressions, everything that brought me tainted joy. The whip took away that joy, then the sin, leaving me pure.
In the Teganze, corrupt priests sacrificed men for their personal gain. Even they did not expect the men to be grateful.
Don't you understand? The Templar Order is trying to protect humanity from extinction. What is my pain against that goal?
If only I could control this power, I could have saved him.
Do not blame yourself. Magda is the one who must pay for Kane's death.
Magda and her master Belial. The journal speaks of an angel falling from the heavens as the shadow rises from the abyss. The stranger is the key to all of this.
It does not matter at this moment who he truly is. I will find him and bring him his sword.
When my power erupted, I saw into Magda's mind for an instant. She's fled to the highlands. You can reach them through the caves above Wortham. You have to know, she'll be waiting for you.
I will survive her traps. The spirits tell me so.
This damned power I have. Uncle Deckard said it came from my mother. He tried to teach me how to control it using his Herodric training, but it never really helped. He never gave up on me, though. He was a great man.
Spiderlings alone may seem unthreatening, but their presence should be a warning for travelers. For wherever there are spiderlings, there will be matriarchs, and the fully grown arachnids are extremely protective of their young. The spiderlings themselves possess strong appetites, allowing them to do considerable harm to a cornered adventurer.
You should talk to Leah now. I'm not good at that sort of thing.
The ubiquitous spider is one of the oldest and most adaptable creatures in the world. It also seems to have acquired an unfortunate susceptibility to magic. When exposed, the arachnids will increase dramatically in size and even cast spells. Due to this hazard, I recommend staying out of dark places whenever possible.
My queen sings to me. Her music echoes from beyond.
Are we certain we want to go through these caves? Something is not right here.
The way opens before me.
Your gold will be mine!
I can't believe you did that!
My curse upon you.
fancy attacks you like so much.
The spirits aid me.
Sometimes I get the feeling you don't exactly know where you're going.
Don't disturb the eggs.
Ah, good.
I used to be one of them, ordinary, untouched, until her voice came to me. Then I knew how I must serve. I must kill the one who threatens my mistress and the dark power that created her. I have been chosen.
My curse upon you. Die! Your evil undoes me. The spirits grant me blessings.
Ah, good.
My mistress has accepted me. Come close and feel her loving embrace.
This land is not kind to madmen.
Well, it appears we're not alone in here.
Please, help me. It's horrible. She sucks the innards from her victims. Oh, no. No, it's too late. I hear her. The Spider Queen is coming.
Spider Queen?
Rumor holds that Archbishop Lazarus loosed a silent terror in the caves near Leoric's manor before he died. He labored for weeks over a group of unusually large spiders, and many of his servants quietly disappeared during this time. The largest creature led the others into the caves. None who have ventured there have returned.
Ah, good. Treasure might be the finest thing in the world. There's nothing like it.
You speak before you think, I notice.
It's one of my better qualities.
Thank you. Thank you. Can we please leave this horrible place? It was terrible being stuck in there like that. Thank the gods you came along. What are you doing out here?
I seek a man taken by the Coven.
The Coven? I saw them dragging someone into Leoric's manor house. Perhaps it was the man you seek. You might have a small bit of trouble reaching there, though. I'm not proud of this, but I stole the staff of a powerful Khazra shaman. The Khazra went mad and chased me to the caves. You can find the staff in my cart in the highlands. If you take it to the Khazra barricade, perhaps they will let you pass.
Why do I get the feeling that there are more cultists here?
I am returning to town.
I have some new items that I'm certain you'll love. Poor Leah. She's done so much for us, and she's lost her entire family.
She's strong. She will move on, husband, just like we had to.
Cain was a good man, who saw beyond what his eyes showed him. This world is made poorer by his loss.
Magda sent him to the unformed land too soon. She will regret it.
I am not usually one for vengeance, but in this instance, I hope you make her suffer.
The wither moth is a curious phenomenon. It is tremendously large for an insect, and somehow its size allows it to expel a charging force when attacked. For this reason, few have survived to study it in great detail, including many notable academics. In fact, please do not inquire further upon this subject. Long ago, 5 clans of the Umbaru tribe left the Teganze and ventured north. After their transformation into Khazra, only a few elders were still able to use magic, and they passed it down to their cleverest children. These are the Khazra Shaman, and they rank among the most dangerous of their race.
That was all of them.
The local Khazra tribes have become a serious threat. They attack caravans and are moving into areas where they haven't been seen before. We need you to take care of this problem for us. We'll pay 25 gold pieces for every Khazra head you bring back.
My spirit grows vast.
What's this then? Show off those fancy attacks you like so much. Ah, good.
Would you like a bit of wine?
You steal from drunken sots, do you not?
Well, it's not stealing if I give them wine in return.
Ah, good.
The truth burns you.
That's how we do it in Kingsport! That opponent there must have wonderful treasure.
I need to go back. Darkness swirls around their deeds.
Too late, fool. I control these spirits now. Magda is a fool. I will raise an army of souls from these primitives and chain them to my invincible will. Yes, with these heathens at my command, the kingdoms of the world shall bow to the might of the Lord of Goats!
My studies indicate that a high-level cleric of the Zakarun named Akan began to sense the corruption that was eating away at the heart of his faith. He knew this corruption would eventually destroy his beloved church, and that he must take action. After much prayer, Akan hit upon the idea of an order of crusades.
Ah, good.
Gathered the most devout, driven, and martial Zakarum adherents. He taught them to channel the power of light, in the same way that the newly founded paladins were being trained. But these recruits, these crusaders, were given insight into the primal powers of Zakarum in a way no paladin ever was. Though New Tristram and the fields surrounding it have been resettled over the years, the highlands remain empty save for the crumbling ruins of Leoric's old outposts. The king built more than one watchtower in his paranoia, but now they cannot even ward away goatmen and wild beasts. A tragedy, really.
Don't let them get any further!
I do not have enough mana.
Ah, good.
Mighty gift for our master.
The Dark Berserkers are considered weaker demons, but their strength is still far greater than that of any human. I have found dark spells within the cathedral, written in Archbishop Lazarus's own hand, explaining how to summon them. I pray that no other copies exist, so that this terrible knowledge will be lost forever.
Ah, good. Ah, good.
Die!
My power grows vast.
When the Crusaders had learned all they could, Akan sent them out into the world, seeking a way to cleanse the corruption that coiled at the heart of the Zakarum faith. There was no clear goal for them to pursue, and some clerics claimed it was a fool's errand, that they could never succeed. But these Crusaders would not be deterred.
You know, in Kingsport, I am known as quite the charmer.
That's not important now.
Of course it is. Women become wild and desperate during the end times.
The truth burns you.
A mighty gift for our...
That opponent there must have wonderful treasure.
more time.
You die!
Not ready yet.
Ah, good.
Your evil undoes you. I am returning to town. You are dead, corpse.
The only thing that smells worse than a goatman is a dead goatman.
Long I have labored to master the dark arts. Now I finally reap the rewards. For Magda has acknowledged me. She promised me a special task that will bring endless glory to the Great One. I can hardly rest until she reveals it on the morrow.
I doubted us for a moment. Ah, good.
Is ours on my side. Gaza!
I smell treasure!
These goatmen are so daft. I think I saw one holding his axe by the wrong end.
My loutish companions have no curiosity about the Khazra. They're only interested in the bounty on their heads. But I am convinced the Khazra can be communicated with. It is dangerous, to be sure, but it is a risk I am willing to take.
To me, you beasts! Let none touch me!
The Crusaders swore an oath to dedicate their lives to the search. None believed that they would be the one to end the crusade by finding and cleansing the corruption. They believed the search ennobled them, that the discipline of their life and journey was the true goal. The Crusader was meant to find meaning in the quest itself.
Ah, good. Is interesting.
spirits howl. What is this? The door is closed. The spirits are at peace.
Now this is more like it.
My curse on you. Our foes are endless.
Do you tire of it?
No, it does not matter how many stand in my way.
These cultists were performing a strange ritual when I saw them today. One of their number stood soundlessly, while others thrust long spikes deep into his spine. He did not perish. And I believe that he may have even been darkly empowered from the implantation, though such terrible magic is foreign to me.
There is a new piece to the game. A girl named Leah. My spies tell me she is the child of the witch Adria, who is hiding in the deserts of Chaldeum. Bring this news to the Master at once.
He's unstoppable! No mortal could slaughter our brethren with such ease!
Then die well. Lord Belial will reward your sacrifice.
He is here.
You cultists are a sickness. I will purge you.
Too right.
Delay him while I prepare his demise in the depths below.
You will not escape us, Magda. Overburdened. I am returning to town.
They did horrible things to us.
I seek another man, a prisoner in rags.
Yes, the man with the golden eyes. I saw Magda take him into Leoric's old torture chambers below us.
Rest now. I will punish Magda and her cultists. I am returning to town. How did you become a thief?
Well, that's a long and terrible story that you wouldn't want to hear.
You found something you liked and couldn't afford.
Basically.
Perhaps you should be more reasonable.
Oh, there was nothing reasonable about her.
In my time, I have often argued with the spirits. I did not always believe that they knew the true path for me.
I do not understand.
No, you do not. When the spirits and I look at you, we agree. We say, this is a good man. There is no darkness in him. There never was. Confront what you call your sins, and I say you will find nothing there. Test your faith and prove me wrong.
I cannot lie. That has occurred to me. But if it were true, it would ruin everything I fight for. Everything.